Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be all about how you can physically glow up into a more confident, beautiful, outgoing version of you. I think that is something a lot of people struggle with. In winter, obviously everyone does lose their tan. I mean, look at me, I'm practically transparent right now. Everyone does get a little bit pale, and not to mention with the whole season, it is normal to gain quite a bit of weight because everyone sort of is having festive foods and drink. People tend to meet up more and go out more, and that's all absolutely normal, and it's quite a beautiful thing to celebrate Christmas without worrying about your diet or Pilates class or whatever, without counting the calories. But this can make a lot of people feel really unconfident. I just want to share a few tips with you guys about how you can make yourself still feel absolutely beautiful regardless of how much weight you gain, for example, because confidence is the key to beauty. If you're confident, you are beautiful. It's as simple as that. Confidence radiates off us, but so does insecurity. So if you're insecure, the whole room knows it. Let that sink in for a second. If you're insecure, everybody knows it. I keep moving around and changing camera angles, changing position. I'm really sorry about that, but I just do not know where to sit today because the light keeps changing. It keeps going really bright and then really dark. The first thing that will make you stand out and look and feel absolutely gorgeous is your hair. It does not take long to style your hair, depending what you're doing, but you know, heatless curlers. I understand that you might be busy in work in the morning, and a lot of people therefore when they wash their hair they will just let it air dry and then it will be frizzy in the morning, so they'll just have to shove it back in like a messy bun or a messy ponytail or whatever, and I swear that is just going to make you feel bad. It's just going to drag your mood down the next day. Your hair does not have to be a faff. Literally just pop in a heatless curler the night before and then it will look good in the morning with literally no effort and no time taken. You wake up, you take it out, and then your hair looks good for the day. Having your hair styled literally just boosts your confidence so much, and also you can kind of hide behind it a little bit. For example, I've got like a massive pimple coming through there, so I'm just sort of hiding it behind my hair. So you can literally hide behind your hair. Your hair is one of the first things that people notice about you. It is a very distinguishing feature of how a person looks. So if yours looks bad, you're not going to make a great first impression. A lot of people also can get quite lazy regarding their hair because, for example, say that you've finished work late, it's pitch black, it's raining, you get in and you just cannot be bothered dealing with your hair, so instead of washing it even though it kind of needs it, you just use a little bit of dry shampoo and again chuck it back. Just don't do that. Again, it's just going to make you feel really unmotivated and kind of dirty. If your hair needs washing, just wash your hair. It's never going to take as long as you think. It's not that big a faff, and it will just make you feel 10 times better. In the morning, it'll make you look 10 times better, and you'll always be glad you did it. You will never regret washing your hair, cleaning your body. You're never going to regret doing it. Not to mention, if your hair smells good and it's windy and you walk past a person, they will smell your hair. So if your hair smells really bad and unclean and like oily, people smell that. People know that about you. Make sure your hair is clean, it smells good, it looks nice. Already you're off to a great start in the morning, because even if you don't do your makeup, if your hair is styled, you look ready to go, you look polished, you look clean, and you look great. The next thing that I think can really make you feel beautiful this winter is your makeup. I have not got much on right now, for example. However, I feel so much more confident because I've got a little bit on. I've got a tiny bit of highlighter and contour and mascara and lip gloss. That is it. And yeah, I feel like a brand new woman because of it. It doesn't take much. For example, if you wake up and you've got bags under your eyes, your lips are all cracked, your eyebrows are sticking out in really weird places, you're just, again, not putting out the best impression. You're giving the impression that you don't care how you look. It looks like you don't take care of yourself, and that is just not a great impression to give to the world. But it also, every time you catch sight of yourself in the mirror, you feel rough. All of the things that you're portraying through your face, you feel them. You are how you look. So if you look rough, if you look tired, if you look bedraggled, that is how you then feel throughout the day. You use your appearance as evidence that you are these things. That is why you look this way, that is why you've not put in the effort. If you wake up with under eye bags, it takes a moment to put on a tiny bit of concealer, or it literally takes a minute to fill in your eyebrows and pop on some mascara, but most people just have that for the day. and they look good to go, they look set, they look ready, they look like they're awake and they're present and they put effort into their appearance. It does not have to take you all morning to get ready, but if you just make yourself look put together, you will feel put together. Again, I'm not talking about red lips and eyeshadow and all of that, just the simplest things. Pop on a lip oil, it's really good for your lips, it hydrates them, it moisturizes them, and you will feel prettier as a result of it. For me personally, whenever I've got lip oil or gloss or something, I find myself constantly just going like that throughout the entire day. It just makes me feel good that I've got that on, and then I feel better about myself because of it. Not to mention that makeup does not have to be dead expensive. You could just get yourself an eyebrow pencil for like £2 and a mascara for like a £5. Then throughout the day you just look a little bit more set and ready to go and ready for the day, and as a result you feel better, you feel more of these things. If you're going around and you don't feel pretty, you know for a fact that your hair's a mess and your face is a mess and you look half asleep, you're not gonna feel good that day. You're gonna not be confident and you're gonna be very shy and insecure, and you're gonna be like, oh, don't look at me, don't look at me. That's gonna radiate off you is this insecurity. Instead, make yourself absolutely secure in the way that you look, and you'll just have a much better day, trust me. The next thing I'm going to cover is fashion. For a long time I thought I hated my body because I was wearing the wrong clothes. For example, if I wear really tight little dresses, they don't suit me at all because I've got really big hips and I've got a little bit of a tummy. I'm not overweight, but when I do gain weight, it's not all over my body, it goes straight to my tummy. So I always feel like I look a little bit pregnant. If I wear something that's bodycon and that's tight, it just does not suit my figure. However, I have since learned that there are many things which do suit my shape and which accentuate my figure. I do have really big hips, but I also have a small waist, so there's quite a lot of contrast of like in and then out. If I find things which is like a little top, which is kind of a tight top, and then I wear like a flary skirt or even like a flary dress or whatever, that really accentuates my figure because it flares outwards on the hips, especially if it's quite short. My legs are quite long. Anything that's cinched in at the waist really brings out my curves and my natural body beauty. And if you're wearing the wrong thing, it can make you feel so bad. It can literally make you feel like you're the fattest person in the world, or that you've gained a ton of weight, or that your body is absolutely awful. And it's literally not true. It's just like you're wearing the wrong things. There's so many free tests online. Maybe take one, find out what your body type is, and then shop for your body type. You won't even believe the difference it makes if you wear something that makes you feel good about yourself. You're going to be walking down the street and everyone is going to be like, oh, look at her. Another thing is basic hygiene that will make you feel like absolute crap. If you've got bad breath, if you just smell bad, this is sort of the same thing as if your hair is dirty. If you're just like grimy and dirty all over, you're gonna feel like absolute shit. You're gonna feel awful. This winter, we are not going for that. We are going for aesthetic queen. We are going for polished. We are going for beautiful. Make sure that you brush your teeth every single morning. Make sure that you use mouthwash. Make sure you have gum on you, so that when you're talking to someone, this is literally the worst, most embarrassing thing I can even think of happening. If you're talking to someone and they're like recoiling because you're speaking into their face and you've got bad breath and they can smell it. Or perhaps if they go in to give you a hug and they realise that actually you stink. But little things make a difference. I mean, I would say nails. I do tend to have mine done all the time, but even if you just keep them looking nice so that they're not dirty, they're the same length all over, they're not overgrown. Same with your toenails. Like really long toenails are kind of disgusting. Make sure you're like clipping them every week. That way you'll keep the dirt off. Like if they get really long, they can literally attract stuff. They always get caught in your socks, so it can actually be painful. Just basic hygiene. Keep your nails clean. Keep your toenails clean. Keep your hair clean. Keep your hands clean. If someone, for example, goes to kiss your hand and then they realise that actually your hand smells bad, they're not going to do that ever again. They're going to avoid you like the freaking plague. All of these things literally take a moment. When you've gone to the toilet, wash your hands. When you're about to speak to someone close up, have chewing gum. If you take care of yourself, people will know it. Self-care is a luxury that every single person, every single woman should be doing. So the next tip is going to be skincare. And again, I'm not talking about really expensive, the same with like hair care. No, we don't need to spend a fortune to look good. All you need to do is literally wash your face. When you've got makeup on, make sure you take the makeup off properly, because otherwise we break out. Sometimes we do anyway, but it just makes you feel so much more unconfident. And if we break out, that is going to be something that people notice. The first thing that you tend to notice about a person is obviously their face. So if your face is dirty, it's covered in spots, it's just not going to set the correct opinion. Just make sure you wash your face, you take off your makeup properly, make sure you're getting enough sleep so that you've not got really bad bags under your eyes, make sure that you're drinking enough water so that your lips are not super dehydrated and cracked. Basic things that show that you look after yourself really make a difference. I think that is all the things I wanted to touch on, and the lights got really bad again, so I think I will stop filming now anyway. They're just like the basic things really of how you will literally physically glow up this winter. It's literally just make sure that you're looking after yourself. Make yourself the priority. Don't sleep on this. Make sure that you've showered. Make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you wash your face. Wear clothes that are right for your body type. That is literally it. Even if you do gain a bit of weight, even if you do stop going to the gym and you eat more foods, whatever, it doesn't matter because you will still feel good. It's not about other people thinking that you're beautiful, it's about you thinking that you're beautiful, and that is the only thing that really matters. I've definitely spoken enough now, so I love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!